It is the Mario Drive, and I got Tiger Time with me. What's going on, baby?
What is going on, man? Thanks for having me, and great to be here. Yeah.
So glad you're here. I'm gonna switch the cameras. There we go. There we go. That's how I like it. That's how I like it. So this is your first time playing Super Rush. You just bought this for this show.
That is exactly what I did. Yeah, this is a momentous occasion.
Okay, I think
that's
X,
how special this show is, though, huh? Gotta get it.
There you go. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Okay.
So X will give you like your top view if you want to see like where you're going.
Okay.
And
got Mario here.
Now the difference. Here's the difference, and I don't think a lot of people realize this. But you see at the top of the swing, how there's like a triangle that kind of goes up. You actually want to stop at the bottom of that triangle, because if you let it go to the top, that's how you miss your shots in this one. It's not like in the old games where you had to hit it 3 times. You hit this once, and then you hit it again when it hits the bottom of that triangle.
Okay, so
and then you'll see your rollout. There will be a rollout. It will show. You'll see how far it goes. So,
okay, we'll give this a shot. So you're talking about the triangle at the top, right?
Yes, the triangle at the top of the that says by the 105.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. I want to use my driver here. Okay.
All right. Well,
let's
see what the first shot's gonna do here. There you go. That was good. Came back down a little bit. Got the nice shot.
Okay.
There you go.
There it is. We'll take it.
We're off. All right. Well, Tiger Time.
Yes.
First Nintendo console. Which was your first?
Yeah, it was technically the NES. I remember playing Legend of Zelda as my first game. That was the one. There's actually photos of me in my mom's lap, and she's playing that with like the controller in one hand, or in both hands, I guess, and I'm kind of in her lap here. So it's kind of genetic in my blood, but yeah, I remember playing that. Yeah, it was a great time. She's a gamer still to this day. We talk about games, so yeah, the NES, great place to start. I'm pretty happy with how she started me. So yeah.
So do you remember playing the NES much, or was it okay? So what were some of the games that you yourself played back then?
Yeah, so I still think my actual memory first game was Legend of Zelda. She was like, "You got to play this." Okay. I probably played it before I could remember too, but I remember playing it when I could. That was a big one. With my cousin though, we loved Paperboy. That was a huge blast. That game was terrifying though. Like the Grim Reaper, the crazy old lady, the dogs. Yeah. I loved Paperboy. Excite Bike was a classic too.
So good. Yes, you're naming some great ones. Oh, I didn't know I was on the putter. Oh my! I thought I was chipping.
You were thinking about Paperboy.
Oh, it was the Grim Reaper. I see Joey Pitts is here. What's going on?
The Grim Reaper was crazy. Oh man, this could be. I don't know. Wow, the old.
Let's ridiculous. Go. Somebody clip it. Hits the flag. Puts it right in the hole. Beautifully played. Beautiful.
Thank you. I planned.
Love to see it. Oh, not me though. Not me. I hit the pin and I go flying. So love that.
Heck yeah, that was a wild. Good backspin on that Koopa. Nice. Yeah, nicely done there.
Well done.
Thank you.
Nady Nay said I forgot to turn my hacks on. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, how about your I want to stick with consoles for a sec. Do you remember, or did you have a console Christmas?
I definitely had a console Christmas. You're talking about in terms of like getting a console for Christmas?
Yes, like Santa brings you the console. Yes, yeah. Literally the best thing ever.
Oh man, I remember it so vividly actually. It was the Wii. That was a big one for me.
Okay.
I was in middle school or something like that, maybe a little older, but yeah, I remember my mom had this big thing in her room that like she wouldn't let me see. She wouldn't even let me in there, and I was usually allowed to be in her room. And I was like, "Oh man, what is going on?" And then I just remember opening that thing, and it was the best thing ever. And I remember I got the Mario Galaxy poster. I got the Mario Galaxy Christmas ornament that year, and it was like,
okay,
I was just blown away. I remember freaking out and like running down the stairs and doing laps and stuff. It was the coolest thing ever. And then playing research with my cousins. Really, those two games, Galaxy and Research. Playing baseball and bowling was totally fun to me. So yeah, it was great.
So for some reason, the audio got a little bit weird there. I think it's back now though. But did you say the bowling? You did a lot of the bowling.
Yeah, the bowling, the baseball, the tennis.
Yes.
So good.
For sure.
So good. Yeah. Wii was definitely like, when I think about it, it's I can still feel that feeling, So
I love that. That's great. And that I used to fight with my son on who owned the Mario Galaxy ornament when we would hang it on the tree. So I know, is it a round ornament?
Oh yeah, it was like round. It was all black, I think, and it just had Mario in that pose.
The cover of the of Galaxy, basically.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
I love it. That's great.
Yeah,
super
it was
cool.
Great. It was great.
Well, speaking of Mario, do you have a favorite Mario game?
Yeah, so actually my most recent video was this is going to be a wild hole here. The top 20 Nintendo games. So I've actually been thinking about this recently. Super Mario Galaxy for the memories is definitely up there, but I feel like I've always got to give the cake to Super Mario World for me personally.
Oh,
because
okay,
that was one that with my cousin again. Like I feel like a lot of the best memories in gaming are with other people.
Oh yeah,
not playing alone. Sure. Even if it's just like you and someone else playing a single player game together or talking about it. Yeah, but Super Mario World, we'd play co-op. We'd discover all the secrets together, and when I was playing, it was between Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World, really. That's always like the classic debate.
Right.
When I was playing those, Super Mario Bros. 3 was always just a little tough for me. It kicked my butt, and I was kind of young when I was playing those two games, and Super Mario World felt like the perfect
Bro, this is your first time? Your first time playing this game?
I'm actually a master Mario Golf player.
I guess so. You speedrun Mario Golf?
Yeah, exactly. but no, yeah, Super Mario World is a special game. That's definitely my favorite. Oh shit.
Yo, it's a solid choice. The
cape, all that good stuff.
Oh yes. Well, so I mean, do you remember like the marketing for that and like when it came out and stuff, or were you a little bit too young?
Yeah, I was too young for that. I don't remember the marketing for that. No, I was just too young for that era, unfortunately. I didn't even have that part of it, but
I wish there was a way to explain it, honestly, because it was a very special time watching Mario go from Mario 3 to Mario World. It was like it was just like it was kind of unbelievable. It was there was so much excitement and hype. The best way to kind of describe it, I don't know if you've seen that movie 8-Bit Christmas, but the way those kids are hyped about the NES, it's very accurate to the way it was back in the day. And when World was announced and everything, like it was a very special time in gaming still.
Did you get it on release? Did you play? Yeah. Did you play it on release and go for it right on the day?
Nice.
I probably played it like, I don't know, like a day or two after it came out. I had a friend in the neighborhood who had the Super Nintendo. Like, I think, if it came out on a Tuesday or whatever, I'd have to go and check. I think that Friday I was doing the sleepover, and we went and rented Street Fighter 2. So it was like my first time playing Street Fighter 2 and then playing Mario, and it was just like the graphics were so insane. It was just like such a huge jump. And even chat Cryptic saying, it was unbelievable. Mario finally got a masterpiece in World compared to a great game. And here we go, keeping the debate going.
Whoa, power move there, yeah. It gets people feisty.
It really does. It really does. So
Which side are you on?
I honestly think I waver. I think I go back and forth. It's I think I usually land on world, I think. Chat could probably remind me, but
yeah.
I didn't own 3. And so I would borrow it regularly or rent it regularly, but because I didn't own it. And like you said, it was tougher. And my parents were also stricter when I was younger. So it was like 45 minutes a day, no gaming on Sundays. So like my only opportunity was like get up super early on Saturdays before they woke up, sneak into the living room, turn the TV on and immediately hit the volume so that my dad wouldn't wake up or nobody would wake up, right? And then the timer for the 45 minutes wouldn't start till my mom woke up. So World, I just spent so much more time with, but I love them both. Like there's just so many fond memories, and it was just such a fun time in gaming. Like such a fun time.
It was, and the co-op was so simple but so good. Like in both of them, I love the maps of Mario Bros. 3 too. How the airships I feel like the maps were so alive, but Super Mario World was nice too because sometimes I didn't have that much time, so those quick sessions, I feel like the levels just were so much easier, and you could just kind of hop in and out of. And yeah.
Well, I think there was a big benefit to the save file also, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like that was kind of a big deal because you didn't have to play the first levels over and over again. You could come back to where you left off.
Yeah. So exactly.
That was nice.
Yeah, I'm a big Koopa Link fan, so that's also a point for Mario Bros. 3, but still World.
Let's see. Cryptic says I didn't play 3 till All-Stars on SNES, so I don't know so I know it's a heated topic, but I prefer to look at the All-Stars version. Oh, interesting. Interesting. What I recommend now, if somebody wants to play 3, go to GBA. That's the best version of it. Same as World. The best version of World is there too. You've got Charles Martinet doing when Mario gets a mushroom, he's like, "Hoo, just what I needed." Like,
oh, that's great.
Yeah, there's like voice acting. There's like a bigger cutscene at the beginning. So,
I played Yoshi's Island on. I think it was GBA. They released that as well. That's where I played that for the first time, and that was a great addition as well. Do you have any recommendations for the situation?
I would say just try to go unless there's. I don't know what's on the other side of you. If you can fall into a hole or like off, like I wouldn't recommend this. But if you can smash right through that block.
Oh, okay. That's great.
I just don't know how far it will go. So I would like I'm saying, if there's no out of bounds, I would just go straight towards the flag. It'll knock the ball one way or another just a little, but not too bad.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Well, we got our first super chat. Super chat means they get to pick a club for either one of us or both of us. It just depends. Okay. And we have to use it for the whole next hole. So for the entire next hole. So
I like that. My cheating didn't calculate this. This is going to throw me off.
So he said all 3 wood next hole. Okay, at least it's not all putter. So that's good.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's very nice. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Joey. Thank you. Well, let's continue on here. As one of the biggest Mario Kart fans, what is your favorite Mario Kart?
I would say, oh wow, that's the whole. Probably Double Dash. I feel like I played 8 the most, and I played a lot of Super, but I feel like Double Dash I had the best memories with. I just remember like the GameCube, so many games, co-op games with my cousin. Again, he comes around. Oh, that was a putt. Interesting. Dang. But yeah, I think Double Dash, I remember unlocking Petey Piranha and King Boo and just like, thinking that was the coolest combo and playing as them. I just loved that. It felt so unique at the time. So probably Double Dash, but I had a ridiculous amount of fun parties with people playing 8 too. But I'd give the cake to Double Dash there.
Now, when you say 8, We're talking deluxe on Switch or 8 on Wii U?
8 Deluxe. Actually, the Wii U era is one that I sadly missed a lot of. Yeah, I've mostly played like Breath of the Wild that came to Switch. 8 Deluxe. Yeah. Oh, that's tough.
No.
That's tough right there. That's crazy. But yeah, mostly 8 Deluxe is what I played. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Very, very cool. Love that. There's, you kind of you touched on something there. The GameCube era was that last era before online gaming started to really become a thing, right? Like the Xbox, like Xbox Live. It's crazy to me that I've been on Xbox Live for like 20 plus years or something like that. Like
I've been on there for 14 or something.
Yeah, it's just that's wild, But like you were saying, I loved getting together with friends and playing like Time Splitters and Smash and stuff like that, right? Like just so good.
Yeah.
So.
I was actually looking at the old Kirby Air Ride Metacritic because I've been playing Kirby Air Riders and really loving that. And I know that the first one had such an awful. Are we using just 3 woods here?
I forgot. I didn't hit my 3 wood. So yes, 3 wood. I mean, you could. Yeah,
I see. You forgot.
Joey's gonna be mad at me.
I'll go for it. Heck yeah. But yeah, one of the things they criticized on the first Kirby Air Ride was the local co-op, which is so interesting to think that factored so much into scores, because that would nowadays that's something that's kind of an afterthought in so many games. But yeah, back then in GameCube, it was huge. So,
I'm in trouble, by the way, from being in the sand with my 3 woods. So
that's a very tough spot.
Okay, let's see what happens.
There's a little
all the power.
Probably. Yeah, I want to see.
Nope.
Wow. This is because you used that driver, Josh. This is. Yes. Well, I'm in the sand too, so I don't know. I got to do it.
All 3 woods, thanks to Joey.
Let's see here. This.
The putting is where it gets real interesting. That's for sure.
Putts. Sure is. Okay. Wow, this is a tough. There's sand everywhere. It's a desert toad hole.
The only way they can make Toad look like Toad, cover him in sand.
Right, exactly.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, it sounded nice.
It did. After nuts.
This is so rough.
Literally, yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, that looks good.
Come on. Yeah. I need a backspin.
I like that. I like that.
Oh, Joey said I just got to Mackenzie. People are overreacting in Metroid.
Oh yeah, I beat the first little boss fight. I just got into that area where you can see the desert all around you.
Mm-hmm.
It's super beautiful looking so far. Super excited to continue.
Yeah. Oh, super good. Okay, here we go. What is a Nintendo game you think more people should experience?
That's a big question there. Wow, is this really just gonna... Okay. I feel like for me...
Hey, since I got the drive, you get 1 putt with the putt. I think that karmas it up right there. Right?
Wow, that's very nice of you. Okay.
Yeah, that's a little more fair.
Thank you. Well, I'll give it a shot here. Oh, let's see what that does.
And so this could go back into like games that you like you really love but are not talked about very much. Anything like that will. And if you even have to veer off of like first party Nintendo because it's obviously more popular, like by all means.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's one of those things where there's a kind of a problem of too many, which is a good thing. That's a good problem to have. But I would say
it's gonna be so hard.
Yeah, this is gonna be a wild one. I'd say the Oracle games pop into my mind immediately. The Zelda Oracle games.
Oh, okay.
because I mean, I really love what they did with the Link's Awakening, the Echoes of Wisdom style, what Grezzo did there. I really love those Oracle games. I don't know if they'd release 2 different SKUs or, everyone talks about kind of the third one. I can't remember the name of that. That was rumored to be out there somewhere. This is going to be.
There's no way. I don't know how to get this in.
Yeah, this is going to be. The 3 would seem nice till, we get to the green and then it's going to be tough. But
the play here is I'm letting it go all the way and then I'm doing a super backspin.
Nice. That was great.
Got it in. I can't believe it.
That was great. That was a rocket. Okay, I'm right here, so this could be scary.
So because you're so if you let it go all the way up and then it will come back down and then you can hit. So B twice is super backspin, or B once is regular backspin. So A to start it, and then it goes all the way. It'll come back so that you can try to get it like as close to that flag as possible.
And do I push B at the top and bottom? Oh shoot.
So A to start it.
Yep.
And then when it comes back down, B for backspin.
Okay.
You could also do it with A, but A is top spin if you do it like twice or whatever. So.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying.
What?
You meant backspin as it goes and then hit it as it.
So don't hit it at the top. Yeah. Don't hit it at the top at all. Let it come all the way back down like you're gonna let it start. Oh, it ran out of time.
That's okay. I'm just glad that backspin hit stayed on the green. That could have gone to outer space.
You hit right into the flag and it went straight up.
That was some backspin, yeah. Wow.
Well, I think the Oracle games are a good call. Like I like that. Yeah. Okay, we could use regular clubs again. So
amazing.
Thank you, Joey. Thank you for the hopefully that was as entertaining for you as it was for us.
Absolutely, yeah. And then Paperboy, I think it'd be cool to see again, just to shout that out again. I don't know how many people played that. I don't know how popular that was, but I feel like some cool, crazy, modern Paperboy game. I'd love to see what the heck that looks like.
So there's one on Switch.
There's a Paperboy game on Switch?
It's called Video Kid. I believe that's the title. Maybe chat can double check me. But your character, I want to say, kind of resembles Marty McFly. And
I got called that in college all the time. Yeah, that's hilarious.
And you're throwing VHS tapes into people's mailboxes.
That is awesome.
it might scratch that itch for you. When it first came out, it was we played it, for a bit because it was a lot of fun. It was good. So I'll get the exact name for you and send it your way. So
thanks. That's great.
Yeah, for sure.
Heck yeah.
For sure. It was definitely Paperboy revived. So
I love that. Awesome.
How about a Nintendo boss fight that tested your patience the most? I feel like we kind of talked about this. I think before we hit record, you were talking about Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, yeah. That one is a painful one. I wish I could remember. It's been a bit since I've played. Somehow I got to Ganondorf at the end, and I was in a position where I didn't have enough healing, or I couldn't use magic, I think is what it might have been. And so I couldn't beat him for whatever reason, and I couldn't figure it out. And to be clear, I have beat Ocarina of Time, but I just remember particularly that happening one time to me and loving the game and then just hating it and never beating it that particular time. So that was painful. I always think about Super Mario RPG, the secret boss.
Okay.
That was a real tough one. It's kind of like I don't know if you ever fought that boss. It's kind of a Square Enix thing where they put in. It basically looks like a Final Fantasy boss, and it's just so hard and
interesting. I don't think I did that when I played it. I probably should explore that a little bit.
Yeah, I recommend it if you want to suffer. It's fun, and I love Final Fantasy and Mario, and what a cool mashup anyways. So that was great. Also from Mario Galaxy, I was thinking about this too. Bouldergeist, I remember as a kid, because there were the harder forms of the bosses. I just remember Bouldergeist really kicking my butt. I can't remember why, but I just remember pain from being Bouldergeist. So
Chat saying they made him easier in the remake, the RPG remake. The secret bosses and is tough apparently. So
that's funny because I played the remake too, and I didn't even try because I was like, I don't want to go back there. I don't want to bring up some childhood stuff right now. I don't need to go there. But that's good to know. Thanks, chat. I'll have to see if I can beat my demons.
what?
That's awesome.
What is this? What is this game right now? I'm going backwards. It seems like.
Yeah, this is a crazy. These are some crazy holes. You're right. You warned me. These were going to be some more difficult holes, and they are.
They look
crazy.
the coolest by far. Like
we're
playing on a Koopa Paratroopa right now, so I mean it doesn't get much better than that. But
it really doesn't.
Hey neighbor, what's going on?
What's going on?
Beachfront property.
It's beautiful here. Yeah, in space.
It doesn't help that the wind is also blowing like right back at us.
Mm-hmm. No, that's a good point. I haven't even been factoring that. This bouncy. That's you want to get on the other side so you bounce. Like, yep.
Yeah, the stone is not ideal.
Definitely not. There you go again.
Wow. Nice. At least I'm not in sand. That's nice.
Yeah. No. Well, we'll see.
Okay. I've loved these answers so far, man. They've been great.
It's really fun talking about this stuff.
Most memorable multiplayer moment on a Nintendo system, and I have a feeling you're going to have plenty to choose from based on the way this conversation's been going. Sounds like you've done a lot of gaming with friends and family.
Absolutely have. Yeah. Again, I think Super Mario World, that's definitely a classic for me. And just how fun that was to play with my cousin. For some reason, I'm forgetting right now. Obviously, Excite Bike was a blast, but I'm forgetting if Paperboy was cooperative, wasn't it? There was some co-op element to it. I can't.
It's one of those things that like it might have been 2-player where you could take turns.
Exactly, like Super Mario Bros. 3 style. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and some of those older games, their arcade game had 2-player, but then the NES would be like a single player. You know, like I think Double Dragon was like that. It was like, wait a minute, why is this only 1 player? You know, so
right.
Midway Senpai coming in clutch saying Paperboy was 2-player with turns. So Nintendo All Stars is here. What's going on? Welcome.
Okay, yeah, I think so many of my co-op experiences are also just someone else. I feel like that was the nice thing about like those days, whether it was growing up or just that time in consoles, that it was just like so much local co-op that it always felt co-op, even if it wasn't, because there was just someone else in the room, and it was like, even if it was just us taking turns, it felt like a perfect cooperative experience. But Kirby Air Ride actually is one that I was super excited to see. Kirby Air Riders, and Kirby Air Ride was a blast to play with my cousin once again. It felt like I was just like GameCube mania back then. We did Mario Sluggers on GameCube. That was so good. I love that game.
Love that.
That's a great one. But yeah, I feel like definitely Sluggers. I love the little campaign in Sluggers. And yeah, there's
not going to make
so many good ones. Yeah, you're gone.
Goodbye.
What happens when you just like takes the stroke off?
Yeah, out of bounds.
Gotcha.
You know, you got me thinking a little bit while you were talking. Did you ever play Rampage?
Oh, Rampage Total Destruction?
So the very first Rampage was the arcade and then the NES. But then it continued like up and through like till the Wii era. Rampage was pretty popular. I think it was I want to say it was like from Midway, maybe.
Yeah, you're talking about like King Kong and
it's what it looks like. Yeah, Lucy and George.
Yes,
they made The Rock started a movie based on this silly game. You know.
Yep, it was destroying buildings and just causing absolute mayhem. It's like a side scroller sort of. You could climb. Yeah, dude, that was a great one. I loved playing that too. I loved all the weird little dinosaur characters that came in the later games. Like Godzilla was there, but then they had like some squid monster. Yeah, great games, great co-op games actually too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and then I think the 64 was the Total Destruction or World Rampage World Tour or something like that. So,
Yep, that was.
you're not getting that one back.
No, that one's gone. That one's way gone.
I think you can bounce it off of that cloud, but you're gonna put it in. You're gonna put it right in.
I mean, that'd be nice.
Oh, look at that bounce!
Yeah.
That was such a good bounce, though.
I agree. I'll take it.
That's wild.
Sandwich here.
All right, I think we've kind of already touched on this, but your favorite piece of Nintendo hardware?
Yeah, that might be the toughest question yet, honestly. I mean, it all started with the NES. I thought that was good. But I played so much N64. I had a Pikachu N64.
Let's go. Do you still have it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's got the little Pokeball that you turn it. It's like the Switch is a Pokeball, and then you reset it with Pikachu's foot. It's the coolest thing. His cheeks turn red when it's on. It was awesome. I love that one just because I remember playing like DK64, Banjo Kazooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, all those classics.
Yeah.
But I mean, favorite? I don't know. Like Game Boy Advance.
Oh, okay.
I played a lot of Pokemon games on that. But honestly, probably the N64 has got to take the cake for me. Because that was what kind of opened my eyes. Because like I said, I grew up playing NES and SNES, but I think just like seeing those games, like that Legend of Zelda in 3D was like the craziest thing ever. And I loved how much Majora's Mask like used to scare me as a kid. Like, you know, I wasn't watching any scary movies or anything. I wasn't allowed to, but like that game was the closest thing. And it was just like, oh man, I feel like a real adult now. Being terrified by the moon, the nightmares of the moon. And I
finally feel scarred enough to consider myself an adult. Love it.
Yeah, exactly. I put the mental scar tissue enough. Yeah. And 64 is good for that. So yeah, and 64 for me.
Oh, it's great, man.
Sure.
I love it.
Is that yours too? I mean, I know your name's N64, Josh. Is that your favorite as well, or has it become the Switch? Or?
I feel like it's one of those things like it's kind of like what memory pops into mind, right? Mm-hmm. At that moment, like when that question comes about, right? Because like GameCube was like just phenomenal, right? Like I loved it. 64 was the first one, the first system I bought. But like favorite piece of Nintendo hardware, like it is not an easy question.
Yeah, it's a real tough one. There's so many good ones. It's a good problem.
I think if I because even the other day, like I do these today in Nintendo history. So like there's times I'll think about the game, like the OG Game Boy, and like being back in my living room as a kid, and like having like the perfect like chair lamp combo for the Game Boy. You know, like
the lighting struggles were real. They were.
Oh, they were. But
it was so beautiful to look back on at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost hard to explain, right? But I think if I base it strictly off like how like which one impacted or changed my life the most, it's the Switch by far.
That's a good
metric. By far. Yeah. Community, working directly with Nintendo, like I don't like. I think 7-year-old, 10-year-old Josh would be going like, there's no way you're getting invited into like special events with Nintendo. That's crazy, So
yeah, that is.
Yeah, I think that's it's just there's been so many relationships and friendships made with the Switch, and so and even right, I mean, right now, what we're doing, we wouldn't even
Totally.
be chatting if the Switch hadn't been a thing. We wouldn't have met on Nate's podcast. You know,
Yeah.
all the above. Like it's brought a ton of people together, and
It's a great point.
I love that. I love it. So it's a big
No,
factor.
That's a great point. Yeah, absolutely. I love the Switch. It's a great answer.
I'm seeing chat saying GameCube and SNES. I also got to read. Oh, their chat's calling me out. Cryptic says Josh never beat Mario 64 till last year. It wasn't last year. It was before the Switch came out. It was on the Wii U. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, I remember hearing that. Somehow.
Yeah.
I don't remember how I knew that, but
I wish it wasn't. There's things I wish weren't on the internet. So, you know, whatever.
Yep.
Here we go.
That's never going away.
No.
That is interesting though. How'd that one get by you? Did you have an N64 growing up? Or?
So the N64 was the first system I bought myself at like 16 years old.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I had multiplayer in mind, so I bought Mario Kart and GoldenEye.
Oh man, I forgot actually. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, you just unlocked another co-op memory for me there. But
yeah.
Please continue. Yeah.
So, and then from multiplayer was 4-player multiplayer was my thing. Now, why did I play Star Wars Shadows of the Empire or Ocarina of Time? Well, they just I happened upon them or whatever and picked them up and got it. But
right.
The reason I didn't get 64 is I walked into my buddy's house and I saw him throwing Bowser off of the top of the castle.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was the end of the game. And I was like, well, it just got spoiled. I guess I don't need to. And it was like the first time, because you do it multiple times, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I didn't know. I didn't know. So I'm glad I went back and remedied it. I literally thought I saw the very end of the game and I was just like, well,
I don't need to play. So
because if you think back to World and 3, getting to Bowser and seeing what Bowser looked like became kind of a monumentous moment. It was like, oh, this is why we're getting here. So
that's a great point, actually. Yeah, because you fight the Koopalings, you're like, where's the big bad one? You know, that's totally. Wow.
Yeah, so it's on me. It's on, I didn't realize mistakes were made. So
yeah. Wow. GoldenEye and the World Is Not Enough. Did you ever play that one? That other James Bond game on
Blue Cart, right?
That's it, exactly.
Blue Cart?
Blue
yeah.
Cart. Yeah.
It was Activision.
That one was exactly. That one was I played that one for some reason more than GoldenEye. I don't remember if I just liked the maps more or something, but
interesting.
Just that menu music and everything, and it was just I played so many co-op matches of that. It was terrifying too. There were a couple characters in that game like Gabor and Davidov that were just they used to give me nightmares as a kid because they just they'd walk around corners and we'd always do grenade launcher matches or explosives.
Yeah.
And the animations weren't that great. So you'd hear the ticking of a sticky grenade, but you wouldn't really they'd throw it, but you couldn't really tell exactly where it went. You'd just hear it beeping. Or sometimes they'd shoot their grenade launchers, and since there was no reload animation, you'd just be listening for their reloading to see if you could beat them reloading yours. You'd be like, "Oh, it sounds like they're almost done." It's but their hands just sitting here going. You gotta just so many good memories there, man.
That's
the
great.
Beauty of the simplicity of the N64.
That's great. I mean, and if you go back in the wrestling games on there. WCW versus NWO, or WWF No Mercy, and WrestleMania 2000. That's next. Wrestling has never been that good ever since.
Yeah, kind of wild. I miss WWF because we were talking about that. I was on Nintendo last week, and that was number, I think, 93 on the IGN's Top 100 because we talked about that, and I actually missed that, but I know that cover. It was a legendary cover.
Oh yeah. There was also some absolute stinker wrestling games on the N64 as well. Like I think Nitro was one that was just horrible, and there was another WWF game that was just not good either. So it's really interesting to have like the absolute peak and the absolute bottom of the barrel on the same console.
Yeah, I remember having that same experience with fighting games on the N64 too.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember what this game was. It was like the bloodiest, goriest game that I'd ever played on the N64. It was a fighting game. It had like this gray guy who had spikes coming out of him, and it was like a cage match style fighting game. And I feel like it was awful. Maybe it was great. I just couldn't appreciate it. But yeah, I remember having
we're not talking Killer Instinct, right?
I don't think that sounds right though, actually.
Like ultra combo, like is that the?
Yeah, that sounds right. And was it really violent?
Gold, like
sounds super right.
Midfi Senpai said Pit Fighter. That was a super. I owned Pit Fighter on the SNES, bro. Like it was so bad. It was so bad. But yeah, Killer Instinct was all about like the combos. Like Bulgor was one of the characters. Orchid, I think Django, Saberwolf was like the werewolf. It was made by Rare.
Yeah, no, that's right. I love the characters. They were like, all the designs were super cool, super badass. I just remember as a kid, just like, again, it was one of those games like Majora's Mask that it was like I said, the N64, the scar tissue, the gore, it's like adultifying me in that moment.
Well,
this is hardcore.
I don't know if Gold is on NSO, but the Super Nintendo version of Killer Instinct is on NSO.
Oh, really?
Which was like the arcade. And I've said it so many times on the show, but I practiced on my Super Nintendo, and then I'd have a line of grown men trying to beat me in the arcade, like asking for tips and stuff. And I'm like 12 years old, just like back of the line, chief.
Yeah.
Put your quarter up.
Embarrassing them. That's awesome.
Until somebody showed up that was like just an absolute baller, and I was like, well, back to the line for me. Here we go.
There were always those guys. You could feel it when they walked in the room. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I'm gonna lose this court. No, come on.
That'd be crazy right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, Gold is on NSO now. There we go. I couldn't remember. So
nice.
that's 64. It's probably, I don't know if it's T or M. So Midfi Senpai says Mace, the Dark Age dude was red with spikes.
Yes.
Is that the one?
Dang, that sounds really familiar. Red.
I feel like I remember the box art now that he says that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I just don't know if I played it though. I don't think I did.
Nice.
That's awesome. That's a great call.
Okay.
There.
I'm gonna grab a question from chat. Now it's kind of a question, honestly, that like it's kind of in the second section of questions, but we'll just take it now. It says from Cryptic, not sure if you answered this question, but if there was a Nintendo franchise you could bring back, what would it be? And would it be 1-for-1 or change of any mechanics? For example, bring back Star Fox as an action RPG like Mass Effect with dogfights.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that idea, especially because my answer would be Star Fox. Yeah, Star Fox Mass Effect would be great. I think specifically for me, Star Fox Adventure was a game, again, back to the GameCube, that just kind of blew my mind because obviously I'd played Star Fox on the N64, but seeing Star Fox kind of boots on the ground and with dinosaurs, which are one of my other favorite things, and just kind of in like a Zelda kind of style, Metroidvania kind of crazy mashup was awesome to me. So I mean, if they brought back Star Fox with like Mass Effect RPG dialogue elements and you could create your own adventure in a way like Mass Effect, I would not mind at all. I also would really love to see Star Fox, and I think this is how they could kind of realistically bring it back, is with like a Metroidvania style game, you know, like a 3D Metroidvania style game, kind of like Darksiders. I don't know if anybody ever played those games,
Oh yeah, for sure.
but something like that, but Star Fox, I think could be really cool. Like Star Fox Adventures, but on a bigger scale.
Gotcha.
I'd love
Okay.
to see that. Yeah.
I have the follow-up question. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Star Fox becomes action RPG like Mass Effect.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of your team members are you sacrificing like you have to do in Mass Effect? Hippie,
my God.
Slippy, or Falco?
Oh man, you're really gonna put me in this situation, huh? I mean, I can't go Falco because I love playing Falco and Melee. Like I don't know, Falco is the coolest thing ever, even though he's basically just kind of Fox, but cooler. I love birds, so
Okay.
I got it. It's probably Slippy for me. Poor Slippy. I feel like that's the obvious answer too. But I don't know. I mean, you know, Slippy's a good charisma guy. I think really would bring the morale of the team up. But I'd probably have to go Slippy there. I don't know. Who would you pick, Josh?
Oh man.
It's a tough one though.
Yeah. Yo, my goal right there was to get that big coin. I want to know what it would do. It was very lackluster.
Yeah, what happened?
It did nothing. Left with
Nice.
the coin. It was literally nothing.
Perfect. It's a
Yeah.
tough one.
I sometimes, like, you're not gonna like this answer, but sometimes Falco's kind of a jerk, you know?
No, I know.
So
Yeah.
like, but I also feel like he would come in clutch at the like the other question is, what do they do at the end of the game that, like, if you save them, you're like, oh, I'm glad I did, or I wish I had let them die. You know what I mean? Like, what's the writing like for this? So
Right.
I'm just gonna go, like, if I had no idea it's coming up, it'd be a tough choice, but I'd say Falco, I guess.
Dang. Yeah, I get it though. I don't know if you played the Mass Effect games, but Falco's kind of like Garrus, kind of. To me, I feel like that's a good comparison.
Okay.
Garrus is kind of like the cool badass, but he's also a jerk so
Right.
much
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
time. But he's really
Yes.
like clutch. He's super good at combat and just knows his stuff. So I feel like that's Falco, and I'm kind of a sucker for that. So, dang.
I hope.
Tough one, though.
I would love to see Mass Effect on Switch, honestly.
I mean, that'd be a beautiful thing. I totally agree. I love all those games. I recently replayed 1 and 2. So
I let Rex die the first time. I didn't know that was coming, by the way, when that happened. So
you let Rex die.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think there was a choice between like the other human or Rex in Mass Effect 1, and I think I let Rex go the first time. The second time I did not let. I figured out a way to save. There was a way you could save Rex, but it was tough, if I remember correct. My memory could be slipping a little bit. I'm sure Midfight Senpai knows because he loves those games. So
mine is too a little bit. I think I might have. Did you carry over your save data to 2? Did you ever?
Are you ready for this? So I have this weird thing.
Okay.
Where if the game has box art of the character, I want it to look like the box art of the character. But when the first time I started Mass Effect, I went into the create your player and like spent time doing that. Okay. And then did not want it to. I'm like, I don't want that. So I assumed I would carry over that look. So I played all the way through Mass Effect a second time with Shepard from the box, so that it would look like Shepard in all the cutscenes. And so So yes, the answer is
Wow.
yes. I absolutely carried it over, but I had to play
Mhm,
through a second time. And I
mhm,
feel like it was one of those things I played through and then I put the second and third like on a Christmas list as like
mhm.
because they were like dirt cheap at the time. And
Yeah.
so like because I didn't play them right away. And then play once I think what happened, I think I had gotten rid of Mass Effect and I said, "Hey, I want the Mass Effect trilogy," right? They had all been out. They were all kind of like cheap at GameStop or whatever.
Yeah, they're so cheap,
And
all those for how good they are. It's crazy.
that's when I started over of 1, 2, 3. I just went one after the other until they were complete. So
That's so good. That's such a good way to do it. Yeah.
it was by the time I got to 3, I was like, okay. But I think 3 had issues maybe at first, and then they fixed a lot of those with like the ending or
Yeah.
something along those lines.
Because the
So
ending, I remember actually being a kid and like my buddies freaking about how awful the ending was at the time. And then, yeah, they added DLC or something. I don't know if it was paid DLC or an update, but yeah, I remember that. That was a
yeah.
big feisty topic on Game Facts. I remember reading about
Oh
it.
yeah. Yeah. Midfi
Yep.
says FemShep was always evil on my playthroughs. I love that.
hmm It was so good. It was truly an RPG. Yeah, you could be evil as destroy entire populations of society. Yeah, it was great.
He said, "Goodnight Manual." Bam. I wonder if that's the 64 game, the fighting game that
Oh,
I'm
Good
wondering if
Night Manual.
that's
Is that
I'm
like a
wondering if
BAM? Like that's the name of it?
I think that's the BAM, like that's the gray guy with spikes maybe.
I gotta
Have
look this
to
up.
I'll have to see. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, I missed
Yeah,
that putt. This is the worst I've ever done, I think.
yeah. I
The
mean,
the
me
worst.
too.
It's your first time, so you're
I had a good start. It was that. What did I do that I had the 10? Oh yeah, the whole
oh,
forfeit.
no. He said it's a Mass Effect reference. You would actually know it if you played the video games, nub.
Ooh, I don't get that reference at all, to be honest. I swear I played them though.
He's
That's
not talking to
hilarious.
you. He's
Oh, okay.
definitely talking to me.
Okay, well,
He's
I'll join you then, Josh, because I didn't get it either. So if that helps you feel better, we're both nubs.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. What do you do?
What?
What do you do?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're on hole 15, making our way through the questions here. Here you go. This is one of my favorites to ask. What
All right.
Nintendo game have you never played that we are all going to judge you for?
That is a really great question. There's
Anything in your
definitely a couple.
backlog that you're like, oh, I should have got to this and I never have.
There is definitely a couple of those. I mean, the first one that I always think of because everybody who played GameCube was such a huge fan of this is Eternal Darkness. Never caught that one. Everybody talks about how that's like one of the classic games they'd love to bring back. Did not play that.
You feel all the judgment right now? I'm getting the same judgment because I've never played it either. So,
Oh, okay, good.
yep.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling it. It's intense. Because we were talking about it on the IGN Top 100 too, and I had not played it. There's
Did
definitely
they judge you
one.
there?
Oh yeah. No, they're not. They're nice there. They're the only one who's not is Nate was a little feisty, but I don't think he judged me about that in the moment though. What? There's definitely one big one that I'm always embarrassed that I don't talk. I haven't played like everyone says Pokemon Black and White are the best Pokemon games or Black and White 2. I haven't played those either.
Okay.
I haven't played Metroid Prime 2 and 3. That's a relevant one.
Same boat. I have not played Black or White or Prime 2 or 3.
Okay, we're on the same page. Perfect. But yeah, I better stop outing myself here.
Nate says Mario is missing. That's
Yep.
Then he said everyone needs a Nate in their lives. This is true. It's
Yep.
not wrong. It's not wrong.
That's
all right. Well, you're judged. We can be judged together.
Thank you.
Any Zelda games you haven't completed?
Man, that is a series that I'm always pretty much on.
Nice birdie.
You're doing better than me because I haven't done Skyward Sword or Twilight Princess. So
I think that I have played every Zelda game. Yeah, I think that's actually one that I can confidently say.
I need to be more like you.
Well, I feel like there's a Mario game that I haven't played. That's what I've been trying to think of. Like there's some big Mario game that I'm sure you've played that I haven't. I just can't think of what it is right now.
We got all the new series. There's 4 of those. Have you done all those? DS, 3DS, Wii, and Wii U.
I haven't played all those. Played Wii. Didn't play the DS or Wii U. I haven't played Luigi's Mansion 2. I know that's not everybody's favorite, but did not play that. I didn't. You know what I didn't have is a 3DS. So I think there's some great game on there that I never played. Now that I think.
So that would be Mario 3D Land. A Link Between Worlds is the Zelda game that is top notch.
Haven't played that. There's one.
The Judgment. There it is. Mm-hmm. There's the Judgment right
there. There it is. Bring it on.
Yeah.
I feel it now. There it is.
That's honestly, that's one of those games. If I could like I'm gonna wait a few more years and I will remember literally nothing about that game, and then I will play it again for the first time. Like 50 First Dates, that thing. It's stellar.
And it's gonna be just as beautiful every time. Yeah. Great. Yeah, because that's kind of that's actually a great one that I haven't played. As weird as that sounds, because that is one I'd love to. Because that's kind of a Link to the Past adjacent somehow, right?
It's a sequel.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Which I love, A Link to the Past. Great freaking game. So there we go. We found the big one.
There we did. We found it. Yeah. So 3D Land, New Super Mario Brothers 2. You're not missing a whole lot, other than they brought back the raccoon ears and tail. Mm-hmm. which was fun. So
love that, yeah.
But it was a game kind of done by like one of their B teams, one of their younger teams. It focused a lot more on coin collecting, and
yeah, I heard about this one. Yeah. People did not love that game.
It's not as well loved. No, I mean none of the new Super Mario Brothers games are all that much, but like that one in particular was the first one on DS was fantastic. Like,
I might have played that. That had I remember the Mega Mushroom and doing a lot of fun co-op on the DS with the Mega Mushroom. Actually, that was really fun. I think that was New Super Mario Bros. DS.
Okay, yeah, it had the mini mushroom and the Mega.
Yep, and we'd chase each other around in the co-op modes. We'd do it on the school bus and stuff.
I think so. I think you're correct. Yeah.
That was
and blast, probably had download play, honestly, where only one person needed the potentially. That was a pretty big thing with games back then. So
yeah, no, absolutely. That and then Picto Chat. We'd go crazy on Picto Chat.
What else? What was the other? Flip Notes.
Flip Note. I don't know if I got Flip Notes. Was that
no? My kids.
I don't think so.
My younger son, like Flip Notes was like it was one of those things I probably should have been watching it a little bit closer because it was like there was I don't know. It was like this weird, like people would do like little drawings that they could animate, but it was like not always the most appropriate stuff, I guess.
Yeah,
I was unaware of. I'm like, you're on a DS. I shouldn't have to worry about anything. So
right, especially like a Nintendo console DS. Yeah. I remember my mom definitely, because Call of Duty, you could make your own emblems and stuff. I remember Call of Duty Black Ops. I don't know if you ever played that, but everybody had the same drawing on their on their character. Everyone had the same thing.
Of course,
slight variations of it, but
even Halo 2 had one. If you know, it like
it was so good.
So all right, chat. Nady Nay says the real question is, do you like Sonic?
That is the real question. Sonic is kind of a blind spot for me. I played the heck out of a Sonic game on GBA. so much of that game. It was fun because you could unlock the characters. I remember
Sonic
Tails.
Advance, maybe?
Yes, exactly. I
Yeah.
remember like playing through that so many times, and then you'd unlock. I think her name was Amy with the pink hammer, the heart hammer.
Yeah.
I really liked Sonic Advance. That was a blast. And I haven't played the new one, Sonic Shadow Generations, but I played one on Wii as well. That really was not that. It's kind of like a weird trying to be open world Sonic game. I didn't love that, but Sonic Advance was great. So I'll say definitely Mario over Sonic, but Sonic, I respect Sonic. Great soundtracks.
Yeah.
Final answer.
I worked in refineries. I've told this story on here before, but like with I take my GBA, and my buddy and I remember like vividly, we were stuck in a hooch, which was just visqueen around scaffolding, and we would sit with these machines that were essentially like ovens for cooking welds, so that the welds would be stronger, right? And you'd have to sit for hours and just watch the machine to make sure there was nothing going wrong. We would do time trials in Sonic Advance and just pass the advance back and forth. Like as soon as we like shaved a half a second off, it was like, here you go. And then we're trying to like spin boost and hit just like every jump just perfectly. So it was I love that game. That was I don't even know if I ever beat it. I don't know if I beat it, but I loved it. So
that's cool that you played that too. Yeah, time trials were a blast. That was definitely one of those pass it back and forth games with my cousin too. Yeah.
I love that.
Good. So
okay.
Good.
Let's see. We're on the last hole, so I'm gonna let's see. We kind of answered that. Oh, this is a fun question for me. Did you have any Nintendo moment that like hit you the hardest emotionally? And I'll give you like an example for me, like Super Metroid, when at the very end of the game, when the Metroid essentially sacrifices itself for you. I was like, what am I feeling right now from a video game? This is not normal. You know what I mean? So like something along those lines, like maybe a story element, something that just really hits you in the feels.
Yeah, man. That's that's a really interesting one.
And maybe the question is, but is there just a particular story from any of the Nintendo games that you're like, this is one that really, maybe it was a certain time in your life, anything like that, that just kind of hit you in that soft spot.
Yeah, I think that I want to give a huge shout out to a recent one. DK Bonanza was actually got me. That was just I don't know, the ending, the music in that game, the singing, it was, and just I won't spoil anything, but the shout outs to previous DK games, because I loved Donkey Kong Country growing up. Oh, that's definitely one of my favorite co-op games as well. But that's such a good one. But yeah, that game was just everything it meant too. Like, because like I said, I played DK64 growing up, and just like that yellow cartridge and all that. It just seeing it again revived was just, I don't know. It hit something in me, like a little kid in me, and I don't know. It was the ending of that game was just, they nailed it. I think it would have even felt some emotion even without the past that I have with it. But I'd say that one, and then I think Wind Waker. Actually, when I was a kid, beating Wind Waker for the first time, that's my favorite Zelda game. And I grew up on the ocean, and just realizing that the adventure was over, and that has a really awesome ending with the black and white, and just it was so awesome. I think that one particularly, realizing like, oh, my sailing adventure is over. This is a world that one of those moments you have with games where it's like, oh, I've experienced this for the first time, and that is it, So
Right.
that game really hit me. I think I remember taking, one sail around the Great Sea style, and that Great Sea music is just so good. So
Yeah,
those two games really, they got me. Definitely.
Okay, so we'll wrap it up, but I have to ask because we brought up Donkey Kong. Cryptic earlier in the chat was like, "Yo, I think Tiger and I would have been best friends growing up based on your game choices."
Heck yeah.
How do you feel about Kiddy Kong?
How do I feel about Diddy Kong?
Kitty
Kong.
Isn't that Kitty Kong from Donkey Kong 3? I think that's the one that I'm Cryptic.
Oh, is that the name? I don't even remember. I played Donkey Kong 3. Is that the name of? Is his name Kiddy Kong? I can't even remember.
I believe so. The delay on YouTube is gonna catch us in a second here, but this is this is gonna be the deciding factor on if you're best friends or just friends.
Okay, I mean, this is the most pressurized question here. I would say that Kiddy Kong, Kiddy Kong and I don't have a real relationship to Kiddy Kong. I have to say, I was glad to experience Kiddy Kong, but not my favorite Kong. I have to be honest with you, Cryptic. Not my favorite Kong. Nothing against Kiddy Kong.
See, so there you go. You guys would have been all right. So if you guys had to sit down and play the game together, neither of you would have wanted to have to be Kiddy Kong, is what I'm hearing.
It would have been a battle. It would have been
flipping coins, WWF. Arm wrestling. Yeah.
Exactly.
I love it. Love it. Well, Tiger Time, thank you so much for taking the time to hang out and do this, and it was super, super fun. I feel like we're gonna have to get you back just to get your money's worth with the game, since you literally bought it for this show. So we'll get some. Maybe we'll get Cryptic and get a few people. We'll hit the links with four of us, and just to get you a little more money's worth out of your game. So, but where can we connect with you and your content?
Yeah, well, first of all, that'd be a blast to hop on. I think I'm at what is it, like probably $30 an hour with the game so far. So it'd definitely be fun. We can talk about Kiddy Kong and all that and break that down some more. But yeah, appreciate that. In terms of, you can find me at Tiger Time. It's TIGR, like the animal, and then TYME because my name's Tyler, so the TY there. I post pretty much everything. A lot of Nintendo stuff. Like I just did a top 20 Nintendo games of all time. But yeah, just kind of general content. I'll live stream once in a while, post some shorts, and I'm also over on X at Tiger Time 1. So yeah, thanks so much for having me on, Josh. It was a blast and great to see you again. And yeah, just a great time.
Of course. Nady Nay says I used my voucher for an interview. The game vouchers.
You caught me.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, guys, thanks so much for tuning in live. We got NPC happening in about an hour. So I will see you guys over there. And as always, play it loud.